Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, and I've got the cast of $1 Million Listing Los Angeles joining me. We're talking all about Season 9, so get ready for a great day behind the velvet rope. Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade. It is always a blast when I have the cast of $1 Million Listing LA. We were just joking around. Your phone's going off. I'm like, do you need to take it? It could be a $30 million deal.
It's not. It's 24/7, 365, and we're all good. We're with you, Arthur, so we're happy to be here.
What he said was, $30 million deal? Forget it. I'm passing on that call. I'm going to sit with you, Arthur. Exactly. Arthur Cade's more important than $30 million, right, guys?
Absolutely.
Verify that.
100%.
All right, so you're what, season 6 now? What is it?
Season 9.
Season 9. Like,
God,
it's
did you
been
miss 3 of them?
You're my third segment of the day. This show just keeps going. Is it crazy to you that, I mean, you're still going? Like, season 9 in reality is crazy.
I said like 3 or 4 years ago that, this is it. Every year it's another one. I mean, great. Keep it coming. It's just, I can't believe how successful it's been. And just every year the ratings keep going up. It's just unbelievable.
It's like The Bachelor. Like, they bring back old bachelors. You guys brought back Madison this season, right? All right, so walk me through the Madison coming back. It's got to be either fun, exciting, crazy. What is it?
None of the above. Not that great. No, I'm joking. He's a good guy. I mean, we have a little fight with him at the end of the season, but you know what? Thankfully, he's in Malibu and we don't have to deal with him. It's perfect.
Speaking of fights, Josh, you and Josh are back at it again, right?
I mean, what would a season be without it?
I think it's like mandatory. Is it in your contract?
It's definitely in the contract. Exactly.
It's very entertaining, though, to watch. Josh typically annihilates Josh Allman, and it goes down quite well. It's fun for us to watch.
We also get to see love lives, especially your love life, again in showcase. So tell me about your love life.
Well, I'm engaged. I got engaged, let's see, in July. So
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. Thank you. I met the man of my dreams. He's definitely the most incredible human being, and he's my hero.
I loved when I had you guys in last time. Your dynamic is so unique. How does it work? I was thinking about you because I just interviewed Ron Howard and Brian Grazer, and I can't imagine working with somebody else the way you two have to work.
We fight the whole time.
How does it work then?
It works. We've known each other all our lives. We grew up together, so we grew up as best friends. People think we're husbands, husband-wife,
He's the wife.
brothers,
Definitely
twins.
the
No,
You're the man in the relationship.
I mean, he'd say I'm the wife. I'd say he's the wife.
I think it's kind of like neck and neck in this respect, but I think it's based on trust and it's based on being able to compatibility and just it works and we've done it since the beginning, so it's good.
Josh, you mentioned something about the ratings going up and up, and season 9, that's not supposed to be happening.
No, that defies the laws of television.
It is.
I always used to say to the network, or whoever, I would say, I mean, look at Seinfeld. Everything comes to an end. And they're like, as long as the ratings are great, we'll keep it forever. I'm like, okay, I'm on board.
What do you think it is about your show that is causing this type of effect?
Can I say one thing? As far as
no.
Shut up.
No.
Reality TV. Okay,
my best English accent. No.
I'm going to do my best English accent now.
Say it anyway.
No, do your American accent. It's so funny.
Okay, so I think the thing is about
No.
reality.
That's so funny.
I think I should stick to the English. That's actually my real accent.
Actually, answer the whole
I've been
question
quite
in
good
your
at that.
American accent. I want to actually
let me try.
digest it.
I have to channel this in now because I am a U.S. citizen, so I got to really adapt to that.
You better be, or after last night, you may be gone.
I know, my God. The thing about a reality TV is that really fucking bad, isn't it? I think that's his. Your English is much
James
better than
is
my
the really
American.
good one. James has
We'll
it
get to
really
yours in a
James is
second.
good.
I wanna
Yours
hear
just you
yours
sound
in
like
a
you're
I'm going to
really
answer this in English, okay? In an English accent. Reality TV, it's life, so it's real life. So we're still going. So logically, it's kind of following what we do business-wise and to a degree personal. So there's still a story to tell because it's the truth. It's reality.
That's not the way TV works. I hate to break it to you.
Then I have no idea then. I give up.
I'll say the show is great because
No,
there's
but you
a
have to go into
shitload
your
of drama.
American accent. I wanna
There
hear-
is a shitload of drama. No, there's drama. There's sick properties. I think LA, let's be real, is a fucking sexy city, right? We got incredible houses. We got views. We got the weather. We've got a great cast. Some of us love each other. Some of us really don't like each other. And I think it all gels so well together. We fight, we argue, we hug, we love each other. But we also have incredible properties, incredible negotiations. And people love to see the art of the deal. And they love to see sexy properties. So put it all together, and you get 9 seasons. And please God, it continues.
There's your plug. We're done, guys.
Yeah.
All right, so
Tune in on Thursday.
I want to ask you because I was just on your website and I look at some of these houses, right?
Yes.
Like this shit blows my mind.
That's mine.
What's been for each one of you? I guess it would be together for both of you, but what's been the nicest property that you've sold?
Like
or even
price-wise,
or even just listed? Like the one, if you could live in any one of the properties that you have dealt with, what would it be?
Probably a house that I sold in Truesdale last year for 20. That was a great house.
What was it
Carter
about
Ridge,
it?
right?
1870 Carl Ridge. It was, I mean, just best location, best view. The house was just unreal. Even though I really don't like contemporary that much, but everyone walked in that house and was blown away.
Is it an easy sell? Is it
Well, that one sold literally within days of going to the market.
20 million?
19.5.
Unbelievable. How about for you guys?
James and I actually struggled, and actually to sell the house I'm about to say, which I maybe you think of a different one, but we had something on St. Ives, which is coming up episode, not this episode Thursday, the one next. It's 2. It's very dramatic, the whole thing. And our seller was actually in trouble. But that house, it took him 4 years to build it. It was very impressive. It was incredible. The views were amazing. The design was incredible. The location was good. That would probably be one of my favorites that we've sold.
How about for you, James?
Oh,
Same?
we haven't done it yet. So, sorry,
I mean, favorite property in terms of commission or in terms of where I'd live?
Where you live? Commission is just the highest one, but where do you
No,
live?
I think actually I do. I agree with David. That was a very cool house. It wasn't too big. It was 7,500 square feet. You had incredible views of Century City to the ocean. It was clean, modern, very sexy, contemporary, and it's a compelling story actually as well. So yeah, I think that's probably my favorite so far.
If we were on Watch What Happens Live, which I think you guys are doing tonight or tomorrow, by the way, but if we had took drinks for every time he says sexy,
Yes.
we'd be getting bombed already at
Sex
noon.
on the mind by chance?
his wife's loving it.
Maybe I'm getting a
He's
lack of
otherwise.
sex. Who knows? I don't know what's going on.
This is so sexy. How hard is it with LA real estate right now? Is it easier, hard? Like, what's going on with the whole market over there?
I think the market in LA is on fire. It's very sexy. No, I'm joking. I think the market is strong. I think we're relatively cheap compared to the rest of America and some of the other places around the world, such as England. Sorry. I think we're cheap
Not
compared
Nebraska.
to England.
Right.
Exactly. No, but I do. I think we're in a rising market. LA is a city that's going up. We've got houses being developed. I think it's exciting right now. It really is.
You get a lot of bang for your buck, in my opinion, anyway. We grew up in London, so you're looking at $11,000 a foot for an apartment.
Unbelievable.
Is that not crazy?
It's unbelievable.
Well, we're looking $3,000 a foot, pushing top end with
Insane.
amazing views, best location, and you get acres of land. And the lifestyle, the
Not
weather.
acres of land, but you get a lot more
Well,
property
yeah.
in LA than you do in London.
For
and
3,000 foot, but yeah,
for
you're right.
3,000 a foot.
Yeah.
What do you think? You're from Beverly Hills?
I think that
and raised.
I think it's always been undervalued, LA real estate. I always thought that it was cheap. Now, finally, people have caught on, and now it's probably where it should be. But I think we're going to be good for a while.
All right, so 9 seasons in, you're recognizable faces. You've got to walk down the street and people know who you are. What's been some of the craziest fan reactions that you've had so far?
One person got mad at me that they wrote me an email because I wasn't nice to them. I didn't even, not was nice. I was with my fiance. We were in Palm Springs and we were walking down the street and maybe I wasn't nice. I don't remember. I just walked by and I didn't, have a full on conversation with her. And she wrote me a scathing email. And she said, "Oh, and I'm buying a house, by the way, not with you."
Oh, that was the one that called us last week. That was a joke.
Yeah. Good luck with that one.
Episode 10 this season.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
I mean, for me personally, this season, obviously, it's been personal as far as my brother not being well, and people have really reached out. They've been
I was
absolutely
going to ask you
incredible.
off camera, by the way, how he was.
Yeah, I mean, look, I've shared it on camera, so it's fine. Thank you for asking. But he's doing really, really well with treatment. But people have really reached out, and it's like they're sending me email after email, social media messages of potential cures or like treatments and their stories, and it's actually very warming because people really they've been incredible. That's just this season for me. That's what I've experienced so far. So I'm very grateful for that.
How about for you, James?
I mean, I actually really have no problem with people coming up and being nice.
Because you're
you know,
built that way. You're like
I
a
like
ray of
it.
sunshine all the
Why,
time.
thank you.
Like I hate people.
Yes.
When I
I
say,
love them.
We'll have people come up and they'll be like, "I love your interviews." I'm like, "That's so kind of you." And I'm like, not to be. It's like what you dealt with, Josh. It's not to be a dick. It's
Right.
just like. I don't like communicating if I don't have to communicate.
Right.
You know?
I love to
Yeah,
communicate.
right.
But people always say, "Well, it's your job to be engaging. They're your fans." Blah blah. I'm like, let me just correct you. My job is to entertain you on the camera. I do that job, and then give me a little
But can I
space
say
once
one
in a while.
thing? You're always super friendly. You're always super nice.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're being a little bit modest here. And I've been with Josh before, and he's been on the show for like 10 years now since the beginning. You know, he is thoroughly recognised the whole time. And I'm going to say he's always lovely to everyone that's behind him.
No, and it's because there's a professional camaraderie, but it's like I get screamed at work for not having a Snapchat. My producers are like, why don't you need more social media?
I love it.
I don't want. It is such a tough fight for me because I'm like, I don't want to share my life. Like, hey guys, I'm in bed watching the election. Like,
you can be selective. You can be selective with what you show and what you don't show. When you're feeling happy and you're in a good mood and you want to show what's going on in that day,
He's in
boom.
New York. He's like snapping
right. Hey guys, the Empire State Building. Yeah, like
Yes.
I want to kill myself. Like when that's if I'm not
Please
doing
don't.
this. Well, thanks.
Then we won't be able to come back.
That's,
Not here in front of us.
it's amazing how you see the dichotomy of personalities. We want to come back. Just don't kill yourself in front of us. God, I lost my train of thought there. All right.
We were talking about killing ourselves. No,
Yes.
I'm joking. Move on.
Awful.
Yes.
What's happening with the rest of the season?
It's really exciting, and I'm not just saying that. I think this season, for me, I mean, we've been on the show 3 years, so 3 seasons. For me, this season was more about showing the mechanics of the actual deals and seeing what happens. It's not just you show a house, you do an open house, you do a negotiation, and you sell a house. We all wish it was that easy. But it's not. Deals fall through. There's problems. People renegotiate. We overprice listings. We underprice listings. And I think this season, you really get to see the mechanics of the deal, deals falling out, coming back together, personal stories, engagements, weddings, and I think it's all come together and they've done an incredible job and we've all worked together to make a great season.
Every time I've talked to the $1 Million Listing New York guys, it seems like the show has just completely enhanced their business. Like every time I talk to Ryan, he's like, yeah, I sold a gajillion dollars worth of properties in Fredericks and Page 6 every other day. Has this show just taken your business to the next level? Does it impact it positively or negatively?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's a tremendous. I mean, think about real estate agents spend a ton of money on advertising. You know, just LA Times, New York Times, whatever advertising. But this is really the best advertising we have.
It really is.
So does it make it so you don't have to do advertising because you're on the show? Do people come in and are there times where people come in and they're like, James and David, we love you on the show. We want to give you our house because of that.
Yeah,
Yes.
and you probably know as well. The strangest thing is when you get a phone call from someone that wants you to go and have a listing meeting with them, they've already made up their mind because they think they know us, or they know us because they've seen us on TV, even though we've never met them before. That's a really strange experience that someone knows you and you
don't know
have
them.
never met them before. And it's like, hey, how you doing? It's like, nice to meet you. How you doing? Good to see you. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
You have to be smart because we do get a lot of phone calls from people that see us on the show and they think that we can create miracles. And that's not how real estate works. If you phone me up and your home's worth $4 million, but you call myself, David, or Josh, and you say, hey, I want $8 million, it doesn't work like that. We can't get you $8 million. So you do have to be smart in terms of how you run your business. But it is a great tool for recognition. I mean, we're doing the show so we can show people how we market, how we negotiate, how we work, and we're hard workers, all of us. So we have that unique selling point versus other people, which is great.
Let's say a deal goes to shit, but the cameras are rolling.
Yeah.
Is that tough? Like, do you want people seeing that when a deal really goes south?
Well, we don't, but Bravo does.
Bravo's probably like, just don't buy the house. Don't buy the house.
Right.
Is that tough though? I
it's
mean,
important. I mean, look, at the end of the day, things go wrong all day long. I think we're in the business of problem solving. Do you know what I mean? Right. And people need to see that because if there's no problem, then what are we actually doing? It's not all smooth,
They also
sailing.
need to see it because if you don't see it, then it's not an entertaining show. It's
That's
not
true
very
as well,
interesting
yeah.
to just watch paperwork and watch, the stuff that's not interesting about real estate. There's a lot of things that are not. We try to capture everything that is interesting.
do you guys see yourselves all continuing this? Let's say Bravo said, hey, we're going to keep this going till season 46. Would you want to stay on the show, you think?
It's so strange, wouldn't it? I see some of your old episodes. It's like he was a kid. Do you know what I mean? And then we start.
He hasn't aged much, though. Yeah, he hasn't aged much. He's held it.
It's a lot of filler.
Yeah, there you go.
A lot of filler.
It's strange to see.
I mean, I've seen reality stars. I mean, you see some of the housewives. I won't name any names, but it's like indescribable changes from like 2 seasons ago, let alone like 8 seasons ago. So
Yeah.
it's crazy.
It is crazy.
Would you guys want to continue doing this?
I For me, I would. I think we complain, we moan, it gets tough. We shoot 11 months a year. Now, running a business...
You shoot the whole
We're
year?
shooting right
Basically.
Now. We're not even done with the season.
So it's
Unbelievable.
difficult because we're filming. We have a job and a business, and I have a wife and 2 children, and everyone's got other things going on. So it's very difficult. However, it is like we're one big family. Seriously, we have fun, we have memories, and at the end of the day, like the boys said, we're marketing our business, we're marketing our brand, we're growing our brand. So why would you ever stop that unless it started working against you, which please God it won't.
I always think about the personal attachments and involving them in television. You have a fiance, you have a family. Is it difficult? Do those people want to be part of what you're doing? Like, I think if I had a reality show, my parents would be like, get those cameras away from me. Like, has it been difficult for you guys, or is everybody on board?
Well, I don't know. I don't think Bobby would do it if I didn't ask him to, and he certainly doesn't need to. And I suppose same with both of your wives.
I just think if we're putting ourselves out there, then for me it's almost like a duty that we owe it to everyone, that if we're going to open ourselves up, then this is us. You know, you can't like cut certain parts. Well, the way I look at it, it's a whole story. So Adrienne, my fiance, I mean, I proposed to her last season, and it's, you know, we're getting married next year. I think it's great, and I'm happy, and I know she is as well.
As
And
are
my
all.
dogs as well, they love it.
I
They love that.
my parents would be like, they own a hair salon, they'd be like, get the hell out of here, like, or get those cameras. Guys, congratulations, 9 seasons. I mean, in dog years, but I guess it would be reality TV years, you're like 78 at this point, so it's pretty incredible.
This is the 3rd year in a row that we've met
I
with
know.
you. Is
I
that
know.
crazy?
It was supposed to be just Josh, and then we just got an email. And they're like, David and James are coming. Can they come? And we're like, yeah,
Thank you.
duh, yeah.
Well, it's great to see you
No,
again.
same here. And I love your show. I think you guys are awesome. It's like
Thank you.
reality TV can be really bad, and your show, like you said, I did sales before TV, and I know how hard it is, and I love to see the process with what you guys have to go through. It's like reliving my 20s all over again, and sometimes giving me cold sweats thinking about it. But it's really cool stuff.
What were you selling?
What? I was a financial advisor for 9 years, so I had my own practice and mutual funds, annuities, stocks, you name it, and it was like, I watch you guys. It's the same game. No matter what you're selling, I could be selling you this green screen stuff, and it's the same process, no matter what you do. So I watch you guys, and I'm like, God, it's all the stuff we used to learn, and the close, and the not taking no for an answer, and the scripts in your head, and the rebuttals. Like, this is so much fun.
I think you're pretty damn good at what you do now, so it's great to...
You guys are welcome
Thank
every
you.
day. You guys are awesome. Congratulations on
Arthur.
season 9. Everybody make sure to check out the continuation of season 9 of $1 Million Listing Los Angeles.